What's going on, everybody? Happy to see you guys here. Had a fun month. I went ahead and I did post in the comment or in the community section of my YouTube channel, whatever your number is. So if you check it out right here, I'll show you. Let me flip the camera around. All right. So right here, I have it saved. Okay, there we go. Sweet. We've got our numbers for the dice. So NBRC is 1. So if you don't know what your number is, then you can see it right here. Just kind of, that way you're going to know ahead of time. So we had 18 entrants and boom, right? So how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing tonight? January 3rd, the June jump or the May jump challenge was a lot of fun. I drove my RC car off of a parking garage, which was so fun. I couldn't believe it. A lot of really cool videos. I had a really hard time, guys, going through and watching all of the videos to figure out which one I feel like is going to be best in show, right, to win the t-shirt. And then today we're going to make sure that we do it right. Whenever I announce who the best in show video is, we're going to go into that video. And we're gonna scroll through the comments in that video to see who else wins a shirt. So giving away 2 shirts every month for these challenges. I have not come up with what I plan to do for the June challenge yet. I'm going to be dropping the announcement video probably tomorrow, and I'll announce what the challenge is going to be. But I actually feel like if you guys want to go throw some ideas down in the comment section for what you feel would be a cool challenge. I really enjoyed the call out challenge where the cab call out challenge where you basically just got to find a new spot. That was really cool. I mean, I wouldn't even mind doing that again. A lot of times some of the classic challenges that I do for these challenges are like doing a double backflip or doing a triple backflip, or I've even done like distance jumps. I do have an idea in mind for August, the big one. I already know what I'm going to do for that one. But I kind of am still thinking about it. Like, I'm not sure what I want to do for the June jump challenge. So throw some ideas down in the comment section if you guys want to, and I'll read them. So as you guys know, I want to throw a big shout out to the sponsors. What's up, RC, RX? How's it going, buddy? I want to throw a big shout out to the sponsors, starting from M2C Racing, who comes to bat every year for these challenges, guys, throwing in a $100 gift card to his website to the winner, and also doing a beefcake kit in August. Just a reminder, if you want to participate in the August challenge, you definitely want to get involved because, again, that's the beefcake kit. However, there's going to be a small chance that if you participated in every video, what's up, Bars and Tone? Okay, jumping over jumping over a body of water. I like it. What I was saying though is, in August, I'm going to pull in all the entrants from one of the 4 months prior to August. So if you guys have already participated in April and May, then you're increasing your likelihood of getting your name twice in the August Jump Challenge. So participate in the August Jump Challenge for sure, again, because the beefcake kit. But if you participate in every one of them, then you're guaranteed to have your name in it twice. If you participated in just one of the 4 prior, then there's a small chance that you're going to have your name in there twice. That's kind of just a reminder on how that's going to work. Keep throwing those ideas down in the comment section for what we can do for the June Jump Challenge. Kind of open to suggestions, guys. So again, I wanted to throw a shout out to M2C, throwing all the goodies into the pot. A big shout out to Garage Life RC. Garage Life RC's website, go to garageliferc.com. He's now got 3D printed the newer tank wing mounts for the Kraton with the double bolts going through. He's got those in stock. He's got a lot of cool things that keeps showing up in stock. One of my favorite things that he's always offered is the actual straps for your batteries that actually have a metal ring on them. If you haven't been to 3DRC's, 3DRC is another. If you haven't been to Garage Life RC's website, be sure to jump over there to support Garage Life RC. Also, if you have not, I'm sure you have already, but if you haven't subscribed to Garage Life RC's channel, YouTube channel, I know that he's real big on trying to grow his channel. So big shout out to 3DRC. He throws a wing mount in. I modify it in advance for you guys. So I go ahead and I I imposed those longer bolts and I put like a metal zip tie through it. I mean, it's a modified 3DRC wing mount that I suggest if I send it to you and you win it, that you go through the motions of installing it, and you can watch my YouTube video for that wing mount. Somebody just mentioned they're not going to jump over water, which, you know, it's a gamble. I will say that when you do jump, if you do get your RC wet, these modern day ESCs, they're not waterproof, but they are water resistant. I actually had mine in like totally buried in water for like a good minute because I was in the middle of a river. It took me a second to get out and get it. And what I ended up using, just an FYI, if you ever do oversaturate your ESC or some components with water and you're having problems, use electric cleaner. This stuff right here, QD electric cleaner. There's different types of electric cleaners out there, but let your vehicle dry. You know, spray it off with like you know, a power air compressor or something like that. But get inside of the electronics with electric cleaner, and that is a very high likelihood that you can revive overly saturated or wet a vehicle that's having problems with water getting into the electronics. So just a food for thought. I'm not suggesting that I'm not saying, yes, we're going to do a body of water jump, because again, last time that got mentioned, I think a couple of people were like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? But anyway, keep throwing your ideas down in the comment section. I wanted to keep going with the sponsors. Radio links also come to the table. Yeah, these trucks definitely after that waterfall. Did your electronics stayed working like the entire time, right? You basically had to traverse all the way down the mountain and pull it out of the water. It had to have been in the water for a good 5 minutes at least. And did I hear you say that it was the electronics were actually still running? So that definitely goes to show that these things are pretty water resistant. Confirm that in the comments there, Dees. But anyway, so 3DRC, a big shout out to him. Radio Link, they do give a $24 gift card that goes toward, 10 minutes. It goes toward, like, if you want to get the RC6GS or the RC, even the 8X, if you want to pick that up, they have a gift card that I throw your way if you win in this drawing tonight, right? If we roll your number, you're going to get $100 from M2C Racing, $50 from Garage Life RC, $24 gift card toward one of those transmitters from Radio Link. You're also going to get the 3DRC wing mount, and you're going to, I think that, and also I do still have some components from Pyro-Nitro, some of their fan covers, so I'll throw some of those in the goodie box for you. Anyway, just another announcement that I want to make in regards to the July and August. Radio Link is actually throwing in a transmitter. So instead of actually just getting $24 toward it, I believe it might be the last month they're throwing in a transmitter, and then in July they're throwing in like I think an ESC or something like that. But it's actually going to be a goodie that gets sent to you from them. So keep that in mind too. It's elevated prize. Also an elevated prize from Basher Bodies in August. Okay. So if you win the August, you're going to get all those goodies mentioned for the roll, the main prize. You're also going to get a Basher Body. Has any of you guys, or are any of you guys, I'm just curious, planning on implementing that tactic that I created a video on when it comes to rocking bolts with shock mitigation? I want somebody to do it, and because it's worked really well. So I've been very happy with it, like stoked. I had some gnarly body landings. Oh, hey, what's up, Dozer? I had some gnarly body landings in my last bash, and it took it like a champ. So I just want somebody else to give it a try and like let me know they're planning on doing it or whatever. So if any of you guys plan on doing that, let me know. When it comes to the sponsors, I think I kind of covered the bases there. Just big shout out to the sponsors. You know, super grateful for them. Okay, so then I'm also going to be giving away 2 t-shirts. All right, one's going to go to the Best in Show, and the other one's going to go to the comment in the Best in Show's video. So what do you say we get to it? Right, let's go ahead and roll. I hope you guys know what numbers you belong to, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice. So what's really nice about this month is because we had a little bit of a smaller entries, I can actually roll a 20-sided die. Broke 2 body mounts, so I was thinking about it. Yeah, I would love to see it, Turtle. You should. You rock the M2, or you rock the Basher Body, right? So there's totally one of those things where if you have a Basher Body, which again, if you can have body mounts that can handle it, best of both worlds. So you want to have a Basher Body, but you don't want to break your body mounts. So that's why I kind of came up with this idea. And like I said, if you get the Basher body, I would highly recommend rocking that modification. So, all right, so I can roll a 20-sided dice instead of a 100-sided die. That means we're not going to keep rolling over again and going through that BS. So let's do it real quick. Yeah, Brute body. Yeah, they're heavy and thick. They're also a very solid body, but Basher Bodies is a sponsor, right? So got to push him a little bit more. Let's see, what does Tony have to say? I fitted the M2C body mounts, waiting for the Servo Saver springs to finish the Mega Mod. Nice. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to hold on to the camera and flip it around. Like I said, I only need a 20-sided die, which is kind of cool that we don't have to keep rolling over and over again. So let me just whip that out. All right, so now is the time. We're going to roll for, let me turn this light on. We're going to roll for the main prize, okay? So whatever I roll here, boys, is going to be the winner for the main prize, okay? All right, I hope you're sitting down. Here we go. Wait, before I do that, I'm going to turn my computer back on because I just noticed it powered off. All right, so we have our numbers right there. Okay. All right. Here we go. We have a 5, boys. The winner of the May Jump Challenge for the main prize is a 5. So, jumping over here, Turtle RC. Brother, congratulations, my man. So, very cool. All right, so now I want to chat a little bit. Throw the big shout outs and the congrats to Turtle, guys. Good job. He had a great video also. So anyway, what I wanted to chat now about is I just want to tell you guys, I have so much fun going through and watching all your videos. So I spent the last hour yesterday, or not the last hour, I spent a full hour yesterday watching all of the videos and just kind of really marinating with them and figuring out which one that I thought was the best in show. And honestly, everybody's videos are best in show to me, but you know, I think it's fun to kind of go through. This is a challenge. It's also a little bit of a competition. And so when you go above and beyond and you try to film something that catches my eye, then I want to pay homage to you, right? And send you a t-shirt. I was really impressed with quite a few videos, but the one video that I chose for this month is Rich D. Guys, big shout out to Rich D. I'm going to give him best in show for the month of May. Rich D happened to be number 11. And I didn't flip it around. There we go. Rich D happened to be number 11 on the roll. And Rich D had a cool video where he basically jumped over a fence at like a public building. He jumped over a fence, over the road, over another fence into the grass. And it was a great video. And I just wanted to give him the best in show. A couple of call outs that I thought were really good as well. Best in shows, like super close to me picking best in show. Was it D's? Yeah, D's. Like you go into the waterfall, going on that adventure, committing to dropping your RC off of a waterfall. Like it was this close to becoming best in show. I just want to say big shout out to you, Big D's or D's Trucks for like going on that adventure and literally like committing to dropping your RC off a waterfall. I mean, crazy. And it was also, you had some really cool angles with the shorter jump that you did in that drop zone. So I really loved it. Gator Jack had a really good video too, jumping at the beach over you know, a bunch of fences and other things. Like again, guys, a lot of really cool videos. It was really hard. Like I went through and I gave all of them a score of like 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 7, 7 out of 10, you know, whatever. Everybody was in the like 8s, in the high 8s. I literally had to choose between like like when one reached 8.7, 8.9, as I ended up picking it. So anyway, big shout out to Rich D, best in show. So let's jump over to Rich D's video real quick and check out the comments. So I think I have that. No, that's me live. I don't want to watch that. Where is it? Here we go. All right, Rich D's video. Oh, you guys are watching me. I gotta flip it around. Okay, I'm gonna hook it into the. so I'm not moving around so much. So Rich D, here's his video. Let me just sharpen that up. We're going to skip the commercials here. All right. So I'm not going to, I have the volume down and everything like that. Maybe I'll skip to like the actual jump. But yeah, there he is. There it is right in the beginning. But here we go. Boom. Over a road, over a fence. It was just a cool video. So big shout out to him. All right, so let's check out the comments now real quick. All right, so it looks like I don't count my comment, the very first comment. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to count them real quick. So if you see your name, we have Lionheart. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll real quick. Boom. Okay, so, all right, I have a 1. Now, that, since I skipped my video, means that it would be Lionheart. Lionheart RC. Who won last month? I forget. It was, I don't know. But yeah, Lionheart, congratulations, bro. You're going to be getting a shirt from me as well. I'll send it your way. And that pretty much ends up making this video a wrap. Let me just hold this on the right side so you can see my hand. But yeah, that's a wrap, guys. You know, I apologize again. My live stream videos are not the most professional, but I did figure out how to go in and set it to horizontal mode. That's the important thing, right? So that was really annoying that it kept on booting in it and I couldn't find in the settings. They should make that setting like in the actual functionality of the live stream. Like right now, I should be able to switch it. They shouldn't make you have to go into the back office and set it prior to starting a live stream. Anyway, but thanks guys for joining. I will drop an announcement video for the June jump challenge, and I guess, I don't know. Let me look at the comments real quick. What are your guys' thoughts again? How do I pull up comments? Here we go. Do I have a way to watch the comments in here? Cancel. I was thinking they should make it to where I can pull up comments while I'm in the middle of a live stream, instead of having me to traverse over to it here. But let's do it. You guys stick around, hang out with me for a minute as I connect this and jump over to the comments. So if I go to my channel, go to my live, here it is right here. Click on this. And then I should be able to see your guys' comments on the side. But this light is not helping. Where's the other light? Oh, okay. It's just a delay. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to throw some comment ideas down in the description or in the comment section right now, we're going to chat a little bit about what we might do for the June Jump Challenge. In the meantime, I'm going to kind of scroll through these. And see what I see. I think I'll start from the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. See you. Okay. Later, Tony. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Let's see. Used a Proline screw on body mounts. And I'm super happy with it. Nice. Awesome. Awesome, RC Life. Yeah, send me, like, if you want. If you ever end up making a video, like, make sure you let me know because I'd want to go watch it. The sunset one last year, that was pretty cool. The sunset, do a jump during sunset. So clear the gap or a high jump. I would do high jump. The only reason why I always hesitate to do high jumps is it's just like, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna break something. At least in my opinion. Like if I were to really compete with a high jump, I would launch it like I would literally launch it like try to launch it like 50 feet in the air. And even if I landed right, which I am horrible at landing right, I just know it would be destruction. So I'm not a huge fan of the high jump. Long jumps is one that I did in the past. Going into time warp. What do you mean by that, Lionheart? Okay, so I'm going to scroll up a little bit and see what else we see in here. Lots of congratulations to Turtle. Definitely big congrats to Turtle. Let's see, just saying, love the channel. Thanks, brother, for saying you love the channel. Yeah, Turtle also doesn't want to jump in water. Too many rocks in his area. What about jumping over bottom water? Jumping a gap. So, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler because everybody kind of keeps bringing up the gap. Gap is gonna be the August jump challenge. It's gonna be called the Gap. So for you guys that are actually follow my live streams, you're gonna get a sneak peek info. August is gonna be the Gap. That's what I'm gonna be doing for August. So keep that in mind. All right, scrolling back to the bottom. Best trick jump. Yeah, trick jump. That's kind of cool. Staircase. Yeah, staircase might be fun. What do you guys think? I did one called parkour. I think it was in 2022 or maybe 2023, which basically is like open-ended ideas. Whatever you want to do, that has to do with something parkour. I guess parkour sort of insinuates that you're going to be jumping kind of from one thing to another. Like I see people do parkour where they'll set a ramp up near like a baseball diamond fence and they'll launch off the jump and then hit the fence and then get some more tread from the fence and fly off, or they'll like jump around from rooftops to rooftops, or they'll set something up. But parkour was, I even seen people do parkour with a tree. Like maybe we specifically put a challenge out there where you have to do something with a tree, like parkour tree. Do you think that'd be cool? What do you think of that? Like, I can call it the June Parkour Tree Challenge, where you have to do some sort of parkour with a tree. Yeah, kamikaze. Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. Like if he ever joined the jump challenge with one of his parkour videos, it would be like best in show for sure. But I always fantasize about finding some way or some time to like build some sort of parkour setup on my property or whatever. But I struggle enough. I need to build a single jump, let alone have 4 or 5 jumps I can put around my yard. I need to build one jump. And actually I have a goal to build an actual ramp for the August jump challenge because I plan on, again, doing a gap jump. And I want to build a nice ramp. So parkour was cool. That guy made a video in a building. Yeah, never saw the enter again. Challenge, let's see. Tree challenge though. Yeah, like, oh, like, would it be over it or off it? It could be both, either. Just somehow, like, we could do a parkour challenge where you just incorporate a tree. You can even try to jump over a tree, or you can try to drive up the trunk, or do a backflip or something like that off of a tree trunk that has like a nice little run-up angle on it. I don't know. That's a thought. Any more thoughts on the tree parkour, or should we just do more of an open-based parkour? Or should we not do parkour? Staircase was a good idea. I kind of like that. Jumping off a staircase or trying to drive upstairs, like literally trying to drive upstairs. You saw that in my long entry video. Like it's hard going up concrete stairs, but it is possible. So let's see. So some ideas we have one from D's Trucks about doing the sunset again. We have one for doing a staircase. We have one for doing parkour, just open-ended parkour. We have one for doing a specific parkour on a tree. Highest tree climb. Yeah, we could do that. It'd be interesting to try to find the right tree for that. Let's see. Parkour was cool. That one guy. Oh, I think. Let's see. Highest tree climb. What was the first comp? The first comp, like in this year, it was what was it? April was cab call out. It was the cab call out. Sunset tree parkour. Very specific. I mean, we could do that. Oh, ever? The very first one? All right. Let's go look. If I jump over to my playlists, let's see, playlists, very first, let's see, here's 2021, October, June, 22, okay, wait. 2022. Oh, 2021, East Tactics Jump Competition, play all. Let's see what this was. I just put jump challenge. Why did I don't know why I didn't put, oh, these are people's entry videos. So is my announcement video in here? East Tactics. Let's see what it was. Oh, that's Big Owls. I don't know. This might take me too long to dink around trying to find it. I mean, we can watch Big Owls from 2021 and just see what it was. But it doesn't, most people don't put the name of the challenge in the description, surprisingly. They just put East Tactics Jump Challenge. Usually I put the announcement video in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Anywho. Let's go back to the comments. Did I click away from the comments? I hope not. I probably did. Well, I got to get back to the comments so I can chat with you guys. Hold on. Channel content. Live. Our live video. Kick back into it. Okay. All right. I don't know what my very first one. I'd have to look that up. Sunset tree gap parkour. Okay. So we do it at sunset. We find a tree, and we do something with the tree. Does that sound cool? The tree sounds cool. Okay. Best parkour combo. So, all right. So final decision. We're definitely going to do parkour, something parkour. But do we want to make it open-ended? So you can just, I mean, you can do a tree thing on your own with parkour. Or do we want to make it specific involving a tree? That's the question. So leave your comments. How many people do we have in here right now? Still active. Let's see. Tree. Okay. All right. Cool. Then I will make a video tomorrow with the announcement, and we will call the June challenge a parkour tree. I'll think of something cool, like so it sounds cool, but it'll involve a tree. So something parkour involving a tree. That will be the challenge. Get cracking, boys. All right. Again, big shout out to the winners for this month. Rich D for Best in Show. Why am I'm like brain farting who actually won the main prize. It was Lionheart got the shirt, and tell me, who was it? I'm horrible. I'll have to scroll up and I'll see it. Let's see. Oh, Turtle. Was it Turtle that won? Okay. Yeah, Turtle. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for, again, following me and jumping into the live stream. I really appreciate you guys. You know, I feel like it's my hardcore, loyal fans that jump into my live streams and are here for those and that participate in the jump challenges. And it's just a lot of fun, guys. And so I want to thank you for being part of it. And watch for that announcement video, and I will catch you guys later. East Tactics out.